Hey anime fans! Welcome back to the channel. Summer 2024 is here, and you know what that means, brand new anime to binge watch today. We're counting down the top 10 best new anime for summer 2024 that you absolutely can't miss. Whether you're into action-packed adventures, heartwarming romances, or mind-bending mysteries, we've got something for everyone. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Trust me, you won't want to miss these recommendations. So, grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's jump right into the hottest new anime of the season. Let's go! Number 10. Sword of the Demon Hunter, Kijin Gentashu. For generations, a shrine has stood in the mountain village of Kodono, and for each generation the shrine has had an Itsukiheim, its shrine maiden, and the maiden has had her guardian. During the Edo period, a young man named Jinta protects the town and the Itsukiheim. When he confronts a strange demon in the nearby forest, it tells him that in the distant future a demon god will threaten all people, everywhere, and it claims that the demon gods rise to power springs from this very time and place, in the village of Kodono. So begins the century-spanning journey of a man tainted by demons, hunting through time to seek justice for what he's lost, and to find a reason to keep on fighting. Number 9. The Asen newbie adventurer, trained to death by the most powerful party, became invincible. It is common knowledge that it is best to become an adventurer when you are as young as possible because the magical power that is the basis of an adventurer's strength will hardly grow if you don't train it while you are young. But this man, Rick Gladiator, who became an adventurer when he was over 30 years old, had the combat power of an S-rank adventurer, the highest rank in the world. In fact, Rick has lived an unimaginable life with the members of the legendary Orichalcon Fist, a party of the continent's strongest adventurers. From dragons to vampires, Rick's fighting prowess, trained by his literal monster mentors, allows him to defeat elite adventurers one after another who try to underestimate him. Number 8. Failure Frame, I became the strongest and annihilated everything with low-level spells. Abruptly catapulted into a fantasy world, Memori Tuka and his classmates have been summoned by the world's resident goddess to serve as heroes. Luckily, most of the students display amazing skills upon arrival, except for Memori, whose abilities bottom out at a measly E rank. With no further use for him, the goddess banishes Memori to a dungeon from which no one has ever returned alive. Yet, as it turns out, Memori's skills aren't so much worthless as they are abnormal. Abnormally powerful, even. If Memori can only claw his way back to the surface, nothing will stand in his way from getting revenge. Number 7. No longer allowed in another world. An adventure in another world with cute girls by your side and video game-like powers, sounds like an anime fan's dream, right? Not so for melancholic author Osamu Dazai, who would quite literally prefer to drop dead. Video games haven't even been invented yet when he gets yanked into another world in 1948. Really, all the fantastical adventure he keeps running into is just getting in the way of his poetic dream of finding the perfect place to die. But no matter how much he risks his hide, everything seems to keep turning out okay. Follow a miserable hero like no other in this cheerfully bleak different world comedy. Number 6. The strongest magician in the Demon Lord's army was a human. Mao Army's strongest magician, I'm called Ike, a demon capable of capturing a fort alone. Clearing away enemies with immense magic, he is without a doubt a monster awed by friend and foe. However, he has a secret he can't tell other demons. I'm human, you know. Using modern knowledge to keep his secret, he became treated as a great commander and the driving force of the Mao's army. Number 5. Suicide Squad Isekai. Amanda Waller, the head of ARGUS, has assembled a group of notorious criminals for a mission: Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Peacemaker, Clayface, and King Shark. These DC supervillains are sent into an otherworldly realm that's connected to this world through a gate. It's a world of swords and magic where orcs rampage and dragons rule the skies, a different world. Harley Quinn and the others go berserk after arriving in the different world but are captured by the kingdom soldiers and sent to prison. They only have 72 hours before the bombs implanted in their necks explode. The clock is ticking. After negotiations with Queen Aldora, their liberation is contingent upon the conquest of her enemies, the hostile Imperial Army. The squad members have no choice but to throw themselves headfirst into the battle's frontline. If they run, they die. If they lose, they die. With their lives on the line, can Harley Quinn and the Suicide Squad survive in the different world? Brace yourselves for the pulse-pounding saga of the elite task force known as the Suicide Squad as they embark on a jaw-dropping adventure. Let the party begin. Number 4. Fairy Tail, 100 Years Quest. The 100 Years Quest, a mission so challenging and hazardous that it has remained unaccomplished for over a century. While countless mages have attempted to take on this grueling objective, their results ended in either overwhelming defeat or worse. Nonetheless, Natsu Dragneel and his friends, Lucy Heartfilia, Grey Fullbuster, Urza Scarlet, and Wendy Marvel, along with the Exceeds Happy and Charles, ambitiously embark on the quest. A year after the Fairy Tail Guild has overcome the diabolical forces of Acnologia and Zeruf, Natsu and his team trek into the northern continent of Giltina, where they seek out the employer of the 100 Years Quest and receive their nearly impossible mission, to seal away the 5 dragon gods, a group of individuals with such vast power that, if left alone, could cause global devastation. Meanwhile, a spirited new member named Tuka is recruited to Fairy Tail. Although her vibrant energy and passionate nature makes her perfect for the guild, there seems to be more to her than meets the eye. Determined to accomplish their seemingly insurmountable mission, Natsu and his friends begin their treacherous search for the dragon gods. However, once encountering a new dark guild named Diabolos, along with the newest recruit of Fairy Tail revealing her true colors, Natsu and his team will find that the 100 Years Quest isn't the only challenge they face. Number 3. Kengan Ashura Season 2 Part 2. Kengan Ashura Season 2 Part 2 is set to continue the high-intensity martial arts tournament that has captivated audiences. The storyline picks up right where Part 1 left off, with Oma Takeda still recovering in the hospital. Meanwhile, Hayami of Toyo Electric Power Company makes a bold move to seize control, initiating a coup. However, another shadowy organization begins to act behind the scenes, adding layers of intrigue and danger to the ongoing tournament. As the Kengan Life or Death tournament reaches its climax, viewers can expect to see more intense and strategic battles. Fighters will push their limits to achieve victory, with dramatic confrontations and surprising twists leading to the tournament's conclusion. The series promises to deliver more of the brutal, high-stakes combat that fans have come to love. Number 2. Ashinoko Season 2. Season 2 of Ashinoko is set to continue the story of Aquamarine and Ruby Hoshino, diving deeper into the dark and complex world of the entertainment industry. Following the dramatic events of the first season, the second season will adapt the 2.5D stage play arc from the manga, one of the longest and most popular arcs. This arc will see Aquamarine stepping into the spotlight as he faces new challenges in his journey as a performer. Expect intense rivalries, new conflicts, and a deeper exploration of the shadows lurking within the entertainment world. The series will also feature Ruby and Kana competing for the lead role in the stage play, adding to the drama and complexity of their relationships. Number 1. Tower of God Season 2. Jia Wangnan can't seem to pass the 20th floor. Even after failing time and time again, he refuses to give up. On his journey, he meets a mysterious and powerful character named Viole. Wangnan invites Viole to join his team of regulars. Their journey continues with new challenges at every turn.